Hi there. Welcome to this video series on how to do well in the IB/DP individual oral for language A. My name's Adam Crossley and I'm an IB/DP language and literature teacher, and I'm also an official individual oral examiner, which means that I grade them after they're sent off to the IB. I'm one of those examiners and I examined in the first session offered. So as an examiner, I saw several examples where students and their teachers were showing a strong understanding of the work, but not a super strong understanding of what's required in the assignment. So this video series is to help clarify for students and classes the expectations and provide a graphic organizer or planner so that you're meeting those expectations, and also share some samples of students' work and feedback on those samples. These are students from my classes. So I'll show you what the planner looks like right now, a quick glance at the planner, so you know this works for both literature and language and literature class. The planner works for both. We'll spend time on this more in future videos, but just a quick look at it right now to see what you're getting. It also works for any language. I actually have a Korean version translated by my friend Sophie Yoon, IB/DP Korean teacher, so thank you for that, Sophie. But it would work for any language. The main difference being in literature course you focus on a work in translation instead of a non-literary text. I am a language and literature teacher, so in the videos you'll hear me talking about non-literary texts. But if you're studying language A literature, whenever I say non-literary text, just replace that in your mind with literary work in translation. And for the first videos, all in this series will focus on Langston Hughes's poetry, which would work perfectly for both courses. This is my blog, and that on this blog you can find a link to download the planner that I just showed you, the planner in Korean. Here is also a link to a flipped classroom handout that has questions that you could use if you want to, a teacher and you want to assign this as homework, or if you're a student and you want to just use this as you follow along to make sure you're interacting and engaging with the video and recalling it. All these resources are free, and you can find the link to the blog right here on the bottom of the video in the description. So it's all free stuff, so I hope you enjoy it, and I really hope you find the video series useful. So here are some just absolute basics. When you start, you have to select 2 extracts of less than 40 lines, one from a literary work like a novel or a play or a poem, and one from a non-literary work like advertisements, articles, speeches, and a global issue connects your 2 extracts and the work they come from. So the global issue is the thesis or the connecting idea. So the global issue is defined by IB as an issue of wide, large scale. It's transnational, so that means it's beyond the borders of one country or one area, and its impact is felt in everyday local context. So it's something that impacts daily life for people all over the world. There are 5 areas that are suggested by IB as global issue starting points. You need to pick one that connects your 2 texts, so one that connects across both extracts from culture, identity, and community, or beliefs, values, and education, politics, power, and justice, art, creativity, and the imagination, science, technology, and the environment. These are very broad topics, and they are spelled out in more detail in a section of the Langen Guide that I will put a link to below. But you should be aiming to say something specific and unique that your extracts are conveying about the global issue you've chosen that unites your 2 extracts. So your job in the oral is to choose powerful quotes and details that relate to the global issue and show your understanding and ability to explain each quote and detail in relation to that global issue. So you have to keep coming back to the global issue. Explain, analyze how the author makes deliberate choices, explain how those authorial choices affect different audiences, and connect to the rest of the body of work by each respective author. Body of work is very important. We'll come back to it at a later video. The next video will demonstrate how to address the specific global issue as found in your extract and body of work, and a student example of a student actually doing this. And then I will also walk you through the graphic organizer and how it will support your analysis and improve your results. Remember that graphic organizer, you can download it for free at my blog, and you can find the link to the blog right here on the bottom of the video in the description. So see you at the next video.